Hey my peeps, let's make a cute little bee cake. This is going to be made with clay and molds, okay? So I'm using this beehive honeycomb mold. I'll leave a link for it. So I use the cookie cutter to make the top part. Find a cookie cutter that's as close to the top, size of the top as you can. And then I rolled out the sides, the clay for the pieces I'm going to use on the sides. So I cut the excess off first, and then I'm going to put that onto the cake, and then from there I'll cut off all the other excess as well. I'm really just trying to make the edges a little sharp. So I get some tacky glue. Sorry guys if you hear my puppy playing in the background. Of course they always pick the best time to make noise. And after I put the tacky glue on, I put the piece of clay that I rolled out, and this is how I cut the excess off. Just use a scissor to cut the excess off. Now at the bottom, make sure you pull the edges over a little bit, because when it shrinks, it's gonna move up, and then you're gonna be able to see that styrofoam piece, and you don't want to see that. So again, I just cut another piece of clay with the mold. And this cake thing, this is really like my first time making a cake like this, and the edges didn't come out that good, but I learned some things as I made this cake, so next time I'll make it better. But it's okay. You know what, you gotta learn, and I want you guys to see my process and see that I don't always make things perfect. Well, not perfect, but you know what I mean. Cute and like 100% fail proof. Is not ever that way. I'm just a crafter like anybody else. So I just try to line up my pieces as best as I could. So see, like right now, I should have used a scissor to cut off that edge, because I cut off too much. But I used the blade. But you know what? You live and you learn, right? And that's okay. So I covered the cake, and then now I'm gonna use this silicone mold, and it's like like what is it? Like a ruffle, not a ruffle, a border, and it looks just like if I were to use spackle and a tip. And I thought that was cool, so I used that to go around the cake, and that way I won't have to use any spackle. So the cake is like 100% clay, and then you just make as many as you need to go around your cake. So I just needed a little piece right there at the top. You know, it never reaches, so you always got to make that little extra piece. But then I took it, the rest, and I just laid it on the bottom, and kept on covering the cake with the border, the clay border, and the mold. Now make sure all your edges touch. I wasn't careful about that as I should have been. So now I got my glue, my honey glue, and I'm just putting a honey border around the cake. So I also added some little bees to the cake. I just put some here, there, and everywhere. I was thinking about putting some flowers on there, but then I changed my mind. But I did end up putting other flowers, just not those. And just, put as many bees as you want. Or if you don't want any bees at all, that's fine too. So then I got these sunflower sprinkles, and that's what I ended up putting on the cake. And I went all around the cake and just added as many as I want. Then I went inside the cake and I put a little honey border on the cake. And I really didn't do much to the top. I put some glitter all over the cake. Some yellow iridescent glitter just to give it a little, shine. And then I went and got my chalk pastels, which I should have put before I did the glitter. No, maybe not. But you can do it before the glitter or whatever. And just go throughout the cake. I just wanted it to give like a little bit of like a dimension, something different. So I just used brown chalk pastels. And I already know what to put on the top, but I ended up just throwing this bee on top. But then at the end, I ended up putting a honey pot, which looked better. So you can put your honey pot on top if you want. I hope you like it. Talk to you soon. Bye.